We're joined in the media center by current number one qualifier in Pro Stock, Jason Line. 6.596 seconds at 210.01 miles per hour. He has one win this season, one runner-up finish, but has yet to be number one qualifier. But his KB Racing team has definitely been on a hot streak this season to start the year. With all the changes, that still continues this weekend. Is it just still, you guys are still fine-tuning and just a little bit each time?
Well, I don't know the answer to that, but I like the trend, I can tell you that. So, there's a long ways to go, and, I know we don't feel like we're running up to our potential, and I know the other teams aren't as well. So it's just a matter of time. But right now, I'm going to enjoy the fact that we do have a small advantage, and it's fun. It's fun to come to the racetrack like that, that's for sure.
When you unload on Friday, I mean, do you have that swagger, or is it still a little trepidation going into it?
I'm going to have to look that word up, but I'm not a big swagger guy, so, am I confident? Yes. I feel like, we certainly have a chance to qualify in one of the top three positions, no question about it. But again, you don't know what everybody else has been doing in the 2 weeks off. They're working hard, I can promise you that. So, and nothing lasts forever, good or bad. So right now, today was a good day.
You guys were making really probably a lot more horsepower than everybody else before the changes. Did that help you once you made these changes?
I don't know if that's true. I feel like, and even now, I'm not sure that really, everybody's very close power-wise. I think it's just kind of how you use the power. So I would, from talking to other teams about how much power they've lost going to fuel injection, I feel like we're right in line with them. So I don't know that we have any more power. I think we're doing a really good job, and certainly Rob and all the guys are doing a great job of using that power. So more so than anything, I think it's more that than anything else.
Are you surprised that you guys have dominated as much as you have?
I am a little bit surprised, yeah, pleasantly surprised. So, and again, I keep saying that nothing lasts forever, and this won't either. There's no question about it. But for the moment, I'm going to enjoy it.
I mean, we've had 10 qualifying sessions, and the KB car has been at number one every one of those sessions and won every race.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, that's
total
cool.
domination.
Well, I guess you'd have to say that it is. It's pretty cool, I can tell you that. So, again, it kind of reminds me, it's a little bit of a flashback to, 2003, 4, and 5, I guess. But those were fun times, so I'm enjoying reliving it.
Were you guys running about 10.5 back in those days? Is that where you were at running?
In 2003, no, we were much less than that. Back when I first started, we used to dyno the engines. We'd only run to 88, 8900 on the dyno. So by the time we quit running carburetors, I didn't even start them until 9,000. So it certainly changed and evolved, in leaps and bounds, no question about it. But I don't think we were 10.5 till probably 2005 or 6.
It's
Funny, that's the time that you were out ahead of everybody. Real bad.
We were. So I think shame on us for trying to go too high, I guess. And really, that's I guess we got confused. We thought the tachometer was a speedometer. It is what it is, and you can look back on it and say we shoulda, woulda, coulda. But right now, I think everybody's very focused, and none of us enjoyed losing the last couple of years, and I think we're very motivated to make sure that doesn't happen.
Not from a speed standpoint, but from a driver standpoint. What is different about the Pro Stock this year for
You can see
you?
a lot better. I can see a lot better. The wave to the crowd. Yeah, it's definitely visually it's a lot better. You can see there's nothing in your way. Like for me especially, I struggled to being in the left lane trying to look over the scoop, and I'm really tall anyway and don't fit that well in the car. So it's a lot nicer. It's definitely nice that way.
But does the car feel as fast as it ever felt before, or do you actually feel it? Or does it actually feel a little slower?
It's crazy because it's really not that much slower. I mean, I don't know how much we are, but probably 600, 700, 800 somewhere in there. And it feels like I'm running my stock, or not quite that bad, but it does feel it feels much slower. It's amazing what
Okay.
your mind can get used to, because even though it's a matter of hundreds, it feels a lot slower.
Last time I'm gonna go back on this RPM thing, do you think those years that you were running on the higher RPM, that actually worked as a detriment to your program in
I
some
think
way?
there were times where it probably did, yeah, but if you're, I don't know, we were maybe a little too stubborn, a little too long, so I'll take blame for some of that.
So if you'd have run a 6:55 today, would you be just that much happier?
I'd be slinking around here, because I think somebody would probably try to kill me, but, no, I don't know, would I be happier? Yeah, I would, but at the same time, I would be, go 55, I'd almost be a little bit embarrassed, because, that'd be so much faster that it's not gonna happen. And the 59 is really pretty good run, I mean, pretty happy with that.
Does the water grains in the air affect you guys more now than it did back then?
I don't know the answer to that, because this is the first time we ran in humidity, so I really don't know. Ask me in a couple months, but I think again, I don't feel like we have a good handle on it yet, but I don't know that. I mean, I guess maybe we do. I don't know. We ran probably as well here as we've ran all year, I think. So I don't really know the answer to that.
We'll
I
find
got a
out
lot to
later
learn.
on.
I got a lot to learn, I can tell you that. So, and we all do, and it's fun. If you enjoy the learning process, it's really, it's a fun thing to be a part of.
And from a learning situation on my side, right? These are brand-new cars for you all, right? You've got,
Same cars.
okay, I thought you had new chassis. I thought Greg Anderson said you had new
No,
chassis.
sir. No, all three same cars.
Okay,
Yeah, obviously the front end is very different because we
Right.
had to, cut the front end off and do all that stuff, but same chassis.
I believe it was.
Okay.
My car's so old, it's like almost a classic. So, and it's been crashed at least once, so it's like a relic, so, but it's a really good car.
okay.
Jerry Osbill's a good car.
I believe it was Erica and Jig that have the new cars. The new
I'm
chassis.
assuming both of those are new,
Yeah,
so I would.
those are the
assume-
ones with
yeah.
the new chassis.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. They don't tell me those things. Yeah.
Just get in and drive, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, I mean Erica and Jag don't
Oh.
tell me those things. So, I don't know, but ours are not new, I can tell you that.
Okay.
Kelly, do you have a question?
I do have one question. You have 41 number one qualifier awards in your career, but you've not yet qualified number one in Gainesville.
Really?
That's what the media guide says. I'm not making that up. Do you think that's true, first of all? Because you look very down.
It's a little bit surprising to me, to be honest, because this place has been pretty good to me, and
Yes.
I like this room.
Yeah.
So it's fun to come up here. No food, but it's fun to come up here. So I'm a little surprised by that, but you would know better than me.
Does that, now knowing that, does that kind of put it on the agenda for you, or are you not going to even worry about that?
I think if somebody can go faster than 59.6, they deserve it. So good luck to them. I think that's a good run. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm still going to get a very good starting spot no matter what. So it was a little bit, seeing what was going on in front of me, it was a little bit, you think about it because nobody's making it down that lane. So I told the boys, I said, we're already number one. I'm just going to go to half track and I'll stop. So I went to the first half and then decided I'd go to the second half too. So it was fine. So I think he just had to be right in the center, and obviously the car was hooked up too. So felt like such a good run in the front half. I just couldn't stop.
Drivers never call a run a perfect run. So what do you think you could have done, or the car could have done, that you could have got another 100th out of
I
this?
don't know. I haven't looked at the run. So Nicole rushed me up here. So honestly, I don't know. I haven't looked at the run, but I'm sure there's something left in it. There always is, but it was a nice run. I mean, to be honest, compared to everybody else, it was a pretty darn sport. So I'm not going to. Everybody hacks at me about complaining no matter what kind of run I made. So I'm not going to. It was a very good run.
Okay.
For once, I'm gonna be happy. How's that?
Well, wait, call the president.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jason, for joining us today.